Hi there. I'm just wanting to do a talk, and I think I want to talk about insecurity, and insecurity is in a lot of people, and I wouldn't say I suffered from too much of it when I was younger, before the spiritual awakening, but there was issues there, and I just want to talk about that and my understanding of it, because I did suffer from anxiety when I was younger, and insecurity, and I've had a lot of people contact me on the internet. I get it quite regular now and again from people who claim to be my friend at the start. But what I discover when they contact me, not them all, but a lot of them, the ones that are insecure, you could say, is they're looking for weaknesses, and they're trying to create. What people do is when people feel threatened of you, they try to impose the threat that they feel from you. That's what they try and do. So that's why they're trying to make things up in their head, like faults of yours that you've got. Like they'll say, oh, you're tense, or you're this, you're that, and it's all negative stuff because they want to believe this, and because believing this makes them feel better about it. But the very hurtful thing to them is realizing that you've not got any of these weaknesses. And when you're doing that, you're just basically making stuff up. And so when that people are in their private moment, they know that they're just making stuff up. So these people are to be pitied, but these people also, they might be to be pitied, but they're not your friends. And that's the thing, it doesn't matter what you do. If you're good, if you're creative, if you're doing something productive all the time, it's like me on my journey. If I'm not writing songs, I'm making a film, like I just done like a little documentary film myself, and I'm creative all the time. And when you're like that, people that aren't like that, who aren't inspired, feel threatened by you. And they can't help it. The insecurity is just taking over them. And I actually listen to everything people say to me, but I also listen to people and I watch what they're saying and listen to it. And if someone is saying, I'm giving you criticism to help you, okay, that's fine. But then once they keep going on about the same things, repeating themselves, it's like, why are you repeating yourself? You've made your point, but they're just saying that, like I say, is to try to impose the threat that they feel from you. And that's what insecurity does to you. It makes you feel pushed back to a corner, so that you're almost like fighting against that person that you're insecure of. And it's a bit like that song from John Lennon, Jealous Guy. He doesn't really mean to hurt you, but he's just jealous, and he just can't help himself. And the way to help yourself, in that situation, is to pause and actually think, what is it that's making you insecure? And go into your own feelings and ask yourself, and understand that this person, is just the same as you, because everything, if you look around, is actually one thing. Everything is connected. So what you're actually insecure of is actually just another version of yourself. Everything comes from nothing, meaning one infinity. There can't be separation. So when you think of it like that, it's ridiculous being insecure of anyone, because nothing's external. It's an illusion. And also insecurity is a bit like desires in a way. because desires are unhealed parts manifested. When you're insecure, that's unhealed parts manifested. So when you start to pay attention to those insecure feelings, you'll start to work out how to heal them. You know, it's like the Rumi quote, the cure for pain is in the pain. You know, and that is true. The cure for pain is in the pain. So in every emotion that you feel, and everything I'm feeling, I observe my feelings most. You know, and that's basically what I do. That's the most important thing. It's like, you know, when I'm doing these talks, the most important thing is not how I'm coming across. It's making sure the information I'm revealing is clear. You know, it's a bit like, you know, writing songs or something, or singing. You want the lyrics to be prominent, and this is the lyrics in this song. You know, these messages that I give. So that's the most important thing, that the words come across in what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm not trying to be something. I'm not trying to be anything other than what I really feel. And sometimes when you're, you know, accessing or speaking what you really feel, it can be quite nerve-wracking in a way. It's like, I don't think I'm an overly nervous guy, but when any guy is going to, probably most men wouldn't speak what they really feel. But when you're doing that, it can throw you off a little bit, because you're being extremely open. And so, you know, I could probably come across as always a little bit like vulnerable or nervous or something. But you're going to be a bit like that if you're being so open. You know, I think it is going to present that. But as I say, I'm doing that, and you know, when I'm being open like that, I like that because it helps me to flow. You know, once we're actually tapping into our feelings, we're healing. So basically, as I'm talking and I'm revealing things with that information, I'm actually healing myself. That's how open I am. You know, it's like I say, I'm always channeling. You know, we channel by basically flowing with our feelings. That's how you channel. And that's what I'm constantly doing. So as I'm talking my information, I'm healing myself also. You know, but I think I'm just going to end it there. And as I always say, if you're listening, you're meant to listen or watch this. Thank you very much. Thank you.